whispers, a language made of dust and broken twigs. I trace the scars beneath its bark, maps of storms that left no mark. The wind bends bones like ancient bones, secrets caught in marrow tones. A crow counts seconds in the field, while shadows fold and softly yield. Bone, bone, record, tell me true. What songs do shattered echoes rue? No heart, no flame, just silent bones, and all the stories never known. The harvest moon forgets its face, lost among the fields' embrace. We walk alone where time dissolves in riddles that the night evolves. Listen close, the earth will hum, a pulse beneath this old drum. Not all prayers ascend in flames, some dissolve without a name. I know, Uncle, speak again. A future's buried deep in them. No heart, no flame, just silent bones, and all the stories never known. Beneath the glass, the cinders wait, silent flames in frozen state. No wind dares to stir their sleep, secrets they are sworn to keep. The fields remember every sigh, though no one's there to hear them cry. Footsteps pressed in ash and bone, marks of lives the earth disowned. Cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. A crow that never left the tree counts the hours no one sees. The sky folds in a whispered hush, where echoes learn to hold their breath. Not all fires are meant to burn, some wait in silence, slow to turn. In stillness, truths refuse to fade, and shadows cast and memories made. Yeah, cinders under glass remain, unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. Not all fires are meant to burn. Some wait in silence, slow to turn. In stillness, truths refuse to fade. In shadows cast and memories made. Cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. They say the hill behind the house still dreams in ash and bone. My father claimed the thunder spoke when he walked the fields alone. The well was dry by 83, but sang in winter's sleep. Mama swore the walls could feel the promises we failed to keep. There's copper in my veins, not gold. I rust, I ring, I can't be sold. I bleed in tones the crows translate, in stories stitched too deep for fate. This land don't pray, it listens slow to every seed we didn't sow. A fiddle string on lightning's breath hung crooked on the barn. A wedding dress burned underground to keep the locusts warm. Don't ask me why the scarecrow grinned the night the orchard wept. Some truths were never meant to rise, they're meant to rot where silence slept. Final, there's copper in my veins, not gold. I bruise, I hum, I won't be told. These roots don't reach for light or grace, they dig through time to find their place. This isn't grief, it's just the toll for living close to something whole. I woke where the scarecrow lost his face, with buttons for dreams and a coat out of grace. The crows were preaching scripture in reverse, and every nail held down a verse. The chimney smokes in second tongues, it sings of wives who died too young. The milk turned black in April's jar, and no one drives that ghost-wheeled car. Fragment like a bridge, the pantry whispers of cedar rock, a hymn for things the world forgot. I found a tooth inside the wall, not human, no, too sharp, too small. So I write in dirt with broken lead to mark the things I never said. No saddle fits the beast I've bred. No prayer survives the words I've bled. Out here we plant what won't grow back, field notes from the hollow track. Granny kept a mason jar of wind. It screams when someone sins again. My uncle built a church of bone, but no one leaves it quite alone. I kissed a girl who smelled like storm. She stitched my name in codeless form. She said, this town forgets on cue. Best burn yourself or it'll burn you. So I hum to dogs with eyes like brass, trace songs in frost on broken glass. I plant my thoughts beneath the shack and pray they sprout but don't crawl back. If you find this page, don't write me home, just leave a match and let it roll. So I hum to dogs with eyes like brass, trace songs in frost on broken glass. I plant my thoughts beneath the shack and pray they sprout but don't crawl back. If you find this page, don't write me home, just leave a match and let it roam. Planted silence in rose last May, where apples once fell in the cool of day. Now crows sit watching from every tree, guarding the ghosts that won't let me be. Left your boots by the well-worn gate, said nothing grows where we cultivate hate. But I still water the earth with wine, hoping the roots remember your spine. Crows at the orchard calling your name, black feathered sermons in morning rain. I traded my gun for a bag of seeds, trying to grow what forgiveness needs. And if they bloom forgotten dreams. There's a scarecrow wearing your old coat, stuffed with verses I never wrote. And the crows don't fear it, they perch with grace, like they know this place was never just a place. Final crows at the orchard never took flight, waiting for day to forgive the night. And I sow with hands that once knew war, hoping love grows back like it did before. Just one red bloom on this bitter floor, and I won't ask for nothing more. Yeah, the crows still call, but I ain't afraid anymore. First falling in the desert, for 100 years I stood alone. Roots in sand, no place called home. No leaf to whisper, no wind to play, just endless sun in the same old way. I watched the sky turn from blue to gold, dreamed of colors I'd never hold. No rustling dress, no autumn call, just silent waits in the endless sprawl. But this year, oh this year, the winds have changed, brought a chill that feels both new and strange. I paint my branches in shades of fire, a dance of leaves in my heart's desire. First fall in the desert after all this time, a miracle wrapped in a simple rhyme. The cacti bloom, but they don't know how it feels when your colors show. A fleeting moment, a borrowed grace, a leaf soft touch on a barren place. I'll shed my skin with the gentle breeze, whisper goodbye to the thirsty sea. A story told in red and brown before the desert reclaims its crown. Final. Yes, this year, oh this year, the winds have changed, brought a chill that feels both new and strange. I paint my branches in shades of fire, a dance of leaves in my heart's desire. First fall in the desert after all this time, a miracle wrapped in a simple rhyme. For 100 years I stood alone, but this fall I finally came home. Yes, this year, oh this year, the winds have changed, brought a chill that feels both new and strange.
fell from a sky that forgot to chill, dropped in a world too warm to feel. No one watched me, no one believed that winter could still be conceived. The roses burned beneath July's flame, while I danced alone without a name. A fragile frost in the middle of heat, a whisper lost on a sun-baked street. I'm the last snow in July, a frozen tear in a summer sky, not meant to stay just to say goodbye. But I'm here though no one asked why. The coldest song, the softest sigh, I'm the last snow in July. The children stared with wide, strange eyes as I melted slow 'neath their surprised skies. I didn't mind that I'd soon be gone, just glad to be here before the dawn. Some say I'm lost, a foolish dream, a shadow caught in a sunbeam. But even frost can find its place in the heart of a warm embrace. I'm the last snow in July, a fleeting dance, a lullaby, not meant to stay just to say goodbye. But I'm here and I won't deny the beauty found in a soft goodbye. I'm the last snow in July. So when the heat seems too alive, remember me, the last snow in July. Seems too alive, remember me, the last snow in July. I sleep on the porch where the sun hits slow, chewing dust where the daisies grow, still guarding the gate though it creaks with age, waiting on footsteps to cross that stage. He left one dawn with a faded pack, said watch the farm till I get back. I barked once loud, then watched him go, tail between clouds and a radio. There's old boots by the door, laces undone, a collar hanging where the shadows run. Every truck that hums down the county line, I raise my head just in case it's time. The days roll on like tumbleweeds, and ghosts don't throw sticks for a dog that needs. Yeah, I still guard the floor by them old boots at the door. Boy next door feeds me now and then, he don't ask much, just calls me friend. But I ain't moved from this patch of ground, not till them boots get worn back down. I've chased off foxes, howled at night, slept in snow and barked at light. But the hardest thing I've ever known is the sound of a war through a silent phone. Still there's old boots by the door, dusty and still, smelling like cedar and winter chill. Every wind that rattles the barn out back whispers a name I can't call back. I don't fetch no more, don't race the bees, I just wait by the goat I'll hear that voice saying, come on boy, you made a good choice. And I'll rise again on 4 old knees, to run where even time sets us free. Rode wild through dust and rain, held secrets tied beneath my stain. But now I'm folded, torn and bent, resting here where time's been spent. He left one morning, said I'll be back. Took his boots but left me slack. On this weathered bench I stayed, waiting for a faded day. I'm just an old hat on a weathered bench, holding stories and a heart's wrench. The sun beats down, the cold winds call, but I don't move, I don't fall. I'm waiting still through rise and set, for a man who's gone but not forgotten yet. Kids pass by and sometimes stare, wondering who left me there. But only ghosts know why I stay, watching shadows fade away. Maybe one day he'll walk back home, put me back where I belong alone. Until then I'll hold the past, a silent witness built to last. Fine old hat on a weathered bench, holding stories and a heart's wrench. The sun beats down, the cold winds call, but I don't move, I don't fall. I'm waiting still through rise and set, for a man who's gone but not forgotten yet. So if you see me sitting there, know I'm waiting with quiet care. An old hat bound by time and sweat, still holding on and not done yet. So if you They set me down where the wheat once swayed, carved from stone by a farmer's blade. No tick, no chime, just light and line, telling truth in curves of time. The house is gone, just roots and glass. Wind plays hymns through the prairie grass, but I still mark the sun's slow arc, carving hours into the dark. I'm the shadow clock, the light-bound kind, reading silence for those left behind. No gears, no gold, no second hand, just shadows moving across the land. And though the world forgets my face, I hold the time of this lonely place. A breeze a kite in June. His mother sang an old church tune. His laughter fell right here at noon. Now it's gone like the harvest moon. I don't move, but time moves through me, like rivers that flow where no eyes see. A monument no one has to keep, but I still rise when the light runs deep. I'm the shadow clock in fields grown wild, marking years since the last child smiled. The sun still calls me once a day to whisper stories time can't say. And if you stand where the wheat once waved, you'll see your ghost in the mark I made. No hands to hold, no glass to crack, just light and memory coming back. Fence line split, but still it stands, nailed by no one's careful hands. The grass lies down, not out of fear, just learn to bow when none are near. A crow once sang, then changed its mind, left silence feathered in its spine. And I walk through not making sound, like I was never sky or ground. After wind, there's no goodbye, just emptiness too still to try. After wind, I'd let it sing. I found a chair with no more wood. It held the shape of where it stood. I didn't sit, I didn't stay, but still, it gave me part of day. A moth passed by, its wings undone, as if the dusk had swallowed sun. And not a single thing looked back, but none of it felt lost or lack. After wind, fire, no step, no claim to flame. But if you find where I once passed, don't chase, don't ask, don't move too fast. Just breathe like nothing ever sinned, and you'll belong to afterwind. There's a clock without an hour, hanging still in the old seed tower. Rust on brass, the hands don't move, but silence keeps a steady groove. The crows don't mind, they perch and rest on numbers worn clean off its chest. And I like them just to watch the sky. No need to ask the winter why. It don't tick, but it don't lie. It tells the truth, the hours deny. You don't have to race the day if you don't know it slipped away. No calendar, no midnight chime, just golden wheat and shapeless time. I sit beneath its gentle power, that clock without an hour. The farmer's barn is caved halfway, but no one came to clear the hay. It's perfect there with moss and sun, like a job that's somehow done. The page is torn, the tools all still, like someone left them by their will. Not in a rush, not out of fear, just saying let it stay right here. It don't tick, but it don't lie. It tells the truth, the hours deny. You don't have to race the day if you don't know it slipped away. No calendar, no midnight chime, just golden wheat, shapeless time. I sit beneath its gentle power, that clock without an hour. Some folks live for something fast. They run ahead, outrun the past. But I found peace where seconds stall, and nothing moves but I feel it all. So leave me here, I'm right on time, among the fields the world won't find. No watch to wind, no bell to ring, just quiet breath and everything forever stretched. This fleeting flower beneath the clock without an hour. It don't tick, but it don't die. It tells the truth, the dust don't settle, it just sways over fence posts half erased. No one knows who sold this land. The wind won't tell, it slips your hand. There's no cattle, there's no gate, only silence pulling weight. And something about the way it stands feels like it once knew someone's plans. Hollow acres, no one claims, burned out roofs and unborn names. You won't find gold, you won't find grace, just open air up then bends back down, like it's tired of reaching out. The sun comes late, the moon won't stay. Even stars don't know the way. Still I wander, boot steps wide, not to find just to reside. Sometimes peace don't bloom or shine. It waits where nothing draws a line. Hollow acres no one claims, burned out roofs and unborn names. You won't find gold, you won't find grace, just open air in a missing place. But if your heart walks without sound, hollow acres hold their ground. Some folks chase what grows and glows, but I sleep where the stillness goes. No need to carve, no need to build. Some emptiness was meant to yield. Final acres, let me lie face down slow beneath the sky. No cross to mark, no trail to keep, just room enough for dreamless sleep. If you pass and feel unbound, hollow acres hold their ground. No sign, no map, no mile to go, just dust where even shadows slow. The sky don't change, it just leans in, like it forgot where it had been. An old well coughs but gives no sound. Its rope just sways and never pounds. No one came and no one fled. It's just a place time left unread. Midnight settles, doesn't fall. It walks the fence, it checks the wall. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. It keeps the stars from asking why. And if you find it, don't explain, just let it fold into your name. Not lost, not found, not chased at all. Midnight settles and you stall. There's grass, but not the kind that grows. It only leans where old wind goes. The trees don't sway, they barely breathe, like they forgot what leaves believe. I left no mark, it asked for none. No photograph, no loaded gun. Just me, a hum in air so still, it swallowed every buried will. Midnight settles, doesn't fall. It walks the fence, it checks the wall. It doesn't speak, it doesn't cry. It keeps the stars from asking why. And if you find it, don't explain, just let it fold into your name. Not lost, not found, not chased at all. Midnight settles and you stall. Some tales light up when people leave, but some prefer to just receive. They don't remember, don't forget. They simply wait with no regret.
like someone watching from inside. Not past, not home, not in between, just ground too quiet to be seen. So if you're tired of being home, midnight settles, takes your soul.
Half laid, no roof in sight, just moonlight brushing beams at night. A house begun, then left alone, its floor now softer than a stone. No hammer rings, no plans remain, just quiet, dressed in phantom grain. And if you blink, it disappears, but breath still lingers from old years. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. It's not a ruin, not a ghost, just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north of nothing, the sun then. Chalk lines drawn, then washed by rain, blueprints lost but not in vain. Even broken beams can hum when touched by just the right undone. No names were carved, no stories claimed, but walls still whisper just the same. They don't need pain, they don't need proof, they carry sky instead of roof. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. It's not a ruin, not a ghost, just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north of nothing lets you in. Some places wait without a need, they bloom in silence, not in seed. And some unfinished things survive by never asking to arrive. North of nothing, light feels wide, no fences drawn, no need to. Fence is broke, but still it leans toward fields that never turn to green. The barn's been shut 100 years, still holds the scent of old ideas. No voice inside, no boots around, just wine that doesn't make a sound. But even silence finds a way to speak without a thing to say. Quiet knows where we have been. It holds the shape of every sin. It doesn't shout, it doesn't burn. It waits for no one's grand return. But if you sit and close your eyes, it hums beneath the western skies. No need for proof, no need for prose. Some truths are what the quiet knows. Rusted pail beside the well, still wet with things it didn't tell. The rope's too frayed to pull again, but that don't mean it's lost its end. I walked there once, then walked away, left tracks that time refused to stay. But something in that empty place still wraps around my slowing pace. Quiet knows where we have been. It holds the shape of every sin. It doesn't shout, it doesn't burn. It waits for no one's grand return. But if you sit and close your eyes, it hums beneath the western skies. No need for proof, no need for prose. Some truths are what the quiet knows. Some folks carve their names in stone. I left mine in the overgrown. No echo raised, no glory claim, just silence that remembers names. Find it knows, and that's enough. It weathers soft, it settles rough. So if you pass this stretch of land, don't try to fix what doesn't stand. Just tip your hat, don't get too close, and let it be what quiet knows. There's a barn that dreams at dusk, with beams that breathe and doors that trust. The wind knows stories no one told, of lullabies in fields of gold. A rocking chair that rocks alone still creaks like someone's coming home. The owls perch high, the floorboards sigh, the shadows wrap the evening sky. And I lay down in the hay where silence hums the Milky Way. No songs of loss, no tales of fight, just drifting thoughts and fading light. Not lost, not found, just in between, where barnwood holds forgotten dreams. The weather vane spins once then stops, like time itself forgot to walk. A jar of stars beneath the loft, still glowing dim and breathing soft. The ghosts here don't believe in fear, they hum the tune of yesteryear. No chains, no locks, no need to hide, just echoes learning how to glide. And I lay down in the hay where silence hums the Milky Way. No songs of loss, no tales of fight, just drifting thoughts and fading light. Not lost, not found, just in between, but it's the one that knows my truth. The world outside can rush and roar, this barn just breathes and asks no more. So I lay down, no words to say. The moonlight smooths the grails of gray. The field is still, the fence is lean, and somewhere there I find my peace. Not lost, not found, just in between, where Barnwood holds for God and dreams.
There's a field that sleeps upside down, roots and stars and sky in the ground, crickets humming backward time. The wind walks soft and speaks in rhyme. No road maps, no weather signs, just fence posts drawn in crooked lines. I saddle dreams, not dusty trails, and float where gravity grows pale. So let the thunder roll low, where clocks still tick and cities glow. I found peace where things make less sense, a barn that floats, a sky that bends. Don't wake me if you come around. I live where fields sleep upside down. My boots don't sink, they rise instead. The grass grows blue, the moon burns red. The cows hum songs without a tune, and fireflies bloom beneath the moon. There's no loud truth, no heavy sound, just weightless thoughts that spin around. And I, a ghost with beating chest, find breath inside this quietness. So let the thunder roll below, where clocks still tick and cities glow. I found peace where things make less sense, a barn that floats, a sky that bends. Don't wake me if you come around. I live where fields sleep upside down. They told me, boy, your boots need dust, but stars won't grow where maps say must. I tip my hat to what they see, but I belong to mystery. Fall, let the thunder roll below, where rules still chase what they don't know. I've got no fear